from the Proverbs 16 to 19, and from Proverbs 16 also. All right, so 20 minutes after the 11 o'clock, we off to a late start this morning. They had some repairs in terms of the AC in the studio. We had no control over that. So we never listened to the program, and with us already in studio, we have the Major the Honorable Sinclair Leacock, parliamentary representative for Central Kingston, one of the vice president of the New Democratic Party. We also have with us the Andrew Teach John, caretaker for South Windward, and soon to be parliamentary representative for the South Windward constituency. All right, so we could look forward to those. So let me say pleasant good morning one time. Pleasant good morning, gentlemen. It's good to have you in. We after a late start, but we will make amends.
Okay, pleasant good morning to everybody. Pleasant good morning to you both and to Major. It's always a pleasure being here with Major. I call him my mentor, my tutor.
How would you?
Yeah, so it's really great to be in this morning. Sometimes it's not so easy to get away from the constituency. So much work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. And the needs of the people at this time, very great. And so we have to see how we can get out there and assist where we can. So it's a pleasure to be here this morning, and I look forward also to the discussion that we're going to have.
Well, both as Andrew says, Teach, I am training myself and hoping I put him in his right clothing. As Teach says, I always enjoy being here with him and with his representing South Windward. And, I'm on record now saying that I want to see that in the next parliament that we go in together.
Right.
And so we are continuing to work hand in glove to see that we can, Central Kingston and South Windward can be a good tag team and we can have good electoral victories. I'm a little sorry that we are starting this late and we have to make up with quite a few things. And essentially it is your program, but I know there are a few things that are on the agenda around the place that we want to talk about. Certainly Andrew would want to address matters in his constituency. I would want to have a little peep into mine as well. I know the party is doing a lot of things, a lot of preparatory things. I'm listening to the radio. I know the cruise ship, ferry boat, deep water harbor, whatever you want to call it, car boat, cargo boat, tourist boat issue is a live one. I know the issue of Citizens Investment Program, CBI program is also very much in the air. I saw you in your advanced stage of video making, saying that you're a movie star now. I saw serial 1 and 2 of the flooding of Calico. Before that, we had a preview of the bridge and all the logs that was blocking it up. And I see you pray and pray till the word came to pass. The whole of Calico nearly flood out. I didn't even know you had water boots, but we have to say that you're well prepared, So a lot of things.
Definitely. Major, I don't know if it's because you taught me, and you go like this one, or you make me feel, and then give me no back. 40 years later. You know when a man has something on his mind. 40 years later, he ain't forget.
It's a conscience thing,
I'll never forget that, man.
It's a conscience
I don't worry about it. You seem to read my mind, because those are exactly some of the things I wanted to. And I know we have to late start. We're going to make up and we get it time. I need to not taking calls now, please. Thanks. Let's get the program developed. Major, I want to take 5, give me about 3-4 minutes before. Let me just deal with good morning, Newtimes.
Good morning, board. I would like you to announce if registration will be coming back today.
Okay, you'll get those. Okay, no problem. Registration.
Oh, I didn't hear. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Yeah, I'll give you the registration also. Don't worry. Mr. Peel, make sure I call them out today. I normally start, but we will get them in. So don't worry. All right. So, gentlemen, I know you're in studio, but I want to take 3 minutes for myself, because Major, you mentioned something in terms of the the
Calico first.
situation in Calico. And I as they say, I take this one personal in a sense because I don't know. I have never done this before, but I have to. I have never really I make jokes and I know we talk about policy and things. But when I see situations that's extremely hurtful and where politicians take the people for stupid is not the word I'm looking for now.
Granted.
Not even granted as a soft or major. Looking for, you treat them as if they have no sense. They born, they don't have brains.
Okay.
And the situation in Calico, for months, I personally had videos. I have videos on my Facebook page, the 5th of November, the 17th, no, the 5th of October, the 17th of October, the 27th of October, the 8th of November, calling and showing the blockage for their causeway and saying if rain come, then the water is going to back up and flood the tongue. Yes, there's construction going on, and as a result, any water that comes into the tongue will have a problem flowing out because the construction is above the property. So once water gets into the property, it's difficult to flow now. I am waiting to see when the construction finish, if it would make a difference. But in the interim, I've been calling and Fleming and calling and Nemo and Brasta and the area representative to do something about it. Nothing was done, nothing. Then the rain came Friday night and we had some flooding. I went down there again and it was Thursday night. And then Friday morning I went and showed a video again and asked them to clear it. Nothing. Then the tongue flooded out, which was major Saturday morning.
Yeah.
We had flooding. And because they did not clear the cars with the river going into the sea, it backed up and the water came into Calico, especially what we call bottom tongue area, and flooded the whole area, flooded people.
So that's the river water that came into Calico.
It is the river water that come in.
Not the storm water that
No.
fall in Calico properly. The river water.
The river water is what caused the major flooding. Because
and that's the area around there where the original pan side was
right, potential and so.
That street across there.
So they had water in other areas that ran off. The flood water, if you want to call it. But the river water is what caused the flooding in the bottom tongue area because the river was blocked. I want to stress that, and I think major zero into it. I've been calling. On the same Saturday morning after, there's a tractor that's been in Calico for months doing road work. That tractor suddenly, after they realize what happened, go up on the bridge to clear the bridge. That tractor could have cleared that bridge 2 months ago. I want to make that point. The area representative, and Camilo, I've taken this one personally. The area representative came late after all the thing, and he put up an Instagram post. I'm going to play it. You probably won't hear it, but I want to play it because I want to read. So this Instagram post shows the area in Calico, right? And there are videos with different areas that flood. And this is what is on it. The story of climate change is a story of vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
Okay, vulnerability. Got it right? Vulnerable islands, vulnerable communities, vulnerable people, or unseasonal weather events are becoming even more commonplace. Big up to Bobby's Trucking for responding immediately to the call to clear the river in Calico from upstream debris that the rain brought down. The debris was there before. Huge gratitude to Nemo and St. Vincent Grenadines for responding. Within a few hours of being contacted, we released supply and furnishing to the most affected residents. They didn't need to bring supply now.
They could have done that.
They could have cleared the gutter.
Prevented.
And what is sick, But if I'm going too far, tell me.
No,
What is
no,
sick
no.
about this is that the area rep then take pictures with the guy, the main area that was flooded. This man Randall Fernandez, better known as Squad. Take a picture with him and his son, smiling.